tragic building collapse in Babusapalya, East Bengaluru has exposed the harsh realities of illegal construction in the city. Heavy rains led the collapse of the under-construction six-storey building, killing 8 people and injuring several others. But the real story lies beneath the rubble. It is the tale of relentless violation of building norms that have been ignored for years. Bengaluru tragedy. Why are city builders flouting norms? In News9 Plus Decodes. The building that collapsed was near completion and would have been occupied within weeks. If this tragedy had occurred later, with families moving in, the scale of the disaster could have been much worse. Karnataka Deputy Chief Minister D.K. Shivkumar confirmed that the construction was illegal, violating zoning laws by building 6 stories on a 60-40 plot along a narrow 15-foot road. The local BBMP office had even issued multiple notices to the builder. No action was taken to halt the construction. Is this the first such building collapse? No, the collapse is not an isolated incident. Babusapalya and many other areas in East Bengaluru are replete with such illegal structures. Builders routinely flout approved plans by adding extra floors or selling apartments at lower prices to attract buyers. Properties that should have ground plus 3 floors end up being 6-story structures with dozens of apartments, often without occupancy certificate or proper amenities. Residents are left with temporary power, connection and no accountability. What is the degree of norms being flouted by the builders? BBMP's investigations show that even after receiving notices, builders continue construction unchecked. For example, in the Mahadevpura zone, some projects have deviated by as much as 100% from their approved design. One project originally approved for 30 apartments ended up with 48 units across 6.5 floors with no parking space or no proper setbacks. What is the government doing about it? The Deputy Chief Minister has announced a citywide survey to identify illegal construction and take corrective action. BBMP has also issued tenders to demolish unauthorized floors in 19 identified buildings, some of which have repeatedly ignored prior notices. However, the problem often lies with local officials, who issue approvals and notices but fail to follow up with enforcement. Sources reveal that there is a little coordination between town planning officers and law enforcement, which allows these illegal construction to thrive. So what is the solution for these violations? To prevent future tragedies, experts suggest stronger enforcement measures, including real-time monitoring of construction sites, seizure of equipment, and stricter penalties. Civic authorities must also ensure better coordination between departments to take swift action against violators. This tragic collapse serves as a wake-up call for Bengaluru. While affordable housing is essential, safety cannot be compromised. It is now up to authorities to act decisively, not only to remove unauthorized structures, but also to ensure that future construction follow the rules. With lives at stake, enforcement is not just an option, it's a necessity.